Sorry, Naya. I'm going to date him, so I'm breaking up with you.
I'll be blunt, Sakuma. I want you to transfer to headquarters. It was just as I, Naoya Sakuma, bought a drink and stepped out of the convenience store on my way home from work. Hey, Sakuma, seriously? Is it you, Sakuma? Kudo Leo? Yeah, exactly. Man, it's been ages. How have you been? Not since grad school, huh? You ended up going for your doctorate, didn't you? The guy talking to me so familiarly is Reo Kudo, who was in the same lab as me during our master's program. I told you getting a PhD is actually a disadvantage for finding a job in Japan. So what are you doing now, postdoc? While you were stuck studying at university, I got promoted to section chief at a major corporation. I'm inwardly exasperated by how he mixes self-promotion into the conversation without being asked. He hasn't changed a bit. Congratulations. I didn't stay at the university, actually. I'm working as an AI engineer at a foreign firm now. Oh, a foreign firm. Not bad. Is it a big one like Giglo? No, it's a company called Lovecraft. Sounds like a cult name. Where is that? Never heard of it. Actually, our CTO loves Japan. He named it Lovecraft as a pun on crafting love with AI. It's a startup. Huh, you studied hard to get a PhD only to land a job at a no-name foreign company. That's pathetic. Reo has always been like this. He was shrewd and handled things cleverly, always surrounded by friends and lovers, but... Lay off. I'm living my life without any complaints. I've even got a super beautiful girlfriend right now. My work is busy but fulfilling, and I'm satisfied with the compensation. Saying you're satisfied with the status quo is just an excuse. You gotta constantly aim higher, like me. Despite that encounter, it didn't affect my work or private life. We apparently live in the same neighborhood, but maybe we just didn't notice each other. I rarely see him, which helps.
Hey, Naoya. Bad news. I can't fix this bug.
Okie dokie. I'll handle it on my end. It's already closing time over there anyway. We have a follow the sun development system, with 24-hour rotations across multiple time zones. Because of that, my first task in the morning is taking over work from the HQ development team.
You rock. You're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Sometime later, on a day off, I was suddenly called out by my girlfriend, Yayoi Sugawara.
Thanks for coming. There's something I really need to talk to you about in person.
When she started talking, for some reason, Leo was sitting next to her. Wait a second, why is Kudo sitting there? Yayoi and I got to know each other recently. I happened to spot someone on a date with a beauty way out of his league.
Sorry, Naya. I'm going to date him, so I'm breaking up with you.
She says she prefers me, a section chief with 4 years under his belt, over a 28-year-old rookie at a no-name company. Well, don't worry, I work for a major company, so I'll make Yayoi happy.
I'm already 24, so I have to start thinking about marriage.
That's how it is. She says you don't cut it as a husband.
I'm really sorry, but he's more stable, and I felt like I could see a future with him.
Are you saying you couldn't see one with me?
No, it's just... I'm weak, so I chose him.
Even that laughing smile was beautiful, and I lost the will to say anything to Yayoi. Don't feel bad, Sakuma. Competition is naturally fierce for a high-level girl like Yayoi. And so, I was unceremoniously dumped by my girlfriend, Yayoi. I was depressed enough to be glad it happened on a holiday. I couldn't even eat that day. But by Monday, I had completely recovered. Or at least I thought I had. Good job, Chloe. Any bad news today?
Wait, what is it, Naoya? You look way more like bad news than anything else. Did Director Yamanaka harass you or something?
No, he's always good to me.
Really? Then what on earth?
Chloe squinted and groaned, After a moment, her eyes widened as if she realized something.
Don't tell me. Cupid's arrow missed the mark?
How did you know? Cupid's arrow missing the mark. That is, plainly put, a metaphor for heartbreak.
Oh, bullseye? I see.
Chloe nodded as if convinced of something, then gave me a warm look.
Look, Naoya, you didn't lose anything. You gained closet space and the rights to the TV remote.
We weren't living together, and I don't need that kind of sketchy comfort. Enough. Back to work. Work is the answer. Let's do this. It's true that having a girlfriend helped me work hard, but to think it showed on my face enough to be spotted instantly. Thinking that, I tried my best not to let it affect my work. Every day felt like there was a hole in my chest. It was around the time I was getting used to the pain. Good work, Sakuma. When you're done with your tasks, could you stop by my desk? Director Yamanaka suddenly called out to me while I was working as usual. Don't tell me I'm getting reprimanded by the director, too. I went to hear him out, somewhat prepared for the worst, but... I'll be blunt, Sakuma. I want you to transfer to headquarters. I gasped at those words. Even for a foreign company, transferring from an overseas branch to HQ is extremely rare. It costs a lot, so it means they want the talent badly enough to pay for it. Yes, if you'll have me, I'd be delighted. Yayoi's face, who was bad at English, flashed through my mind for a second, but maybe breaking up was for the best after all. But what exactly was evaluated so highly? First, the premise is that your English is almost native level. Furthermore, you consistently produce results in daily operations that leave the HQ engineers astonished. And above all, CTO Anya rates your new paper very highly. It felt like the hole left by my heartbreak was being filled by those words. After about a month of preparation, I landed at Washington Dulles International Airport.
Hi, Naoya. Long flight, huh? It's our first time meeting in person. I'm Chloe Turner.
The person greeting me was Chloe, whom I'd always seen through a screen. I knew she was beautiful, but seeing her in person, her figure was simply stunning. Then, Chloe hugged me. Even knowing about friendly hugs, I was still flustered. Nice to meet you. Feels weird saying that. I'm Naoya Sakuma.
Anxious about being in a foreign country?
Well, I know I can communicate since I talk to you guys all the time.
You're tougher than you look.
How do I look?
Well, honestly, you look like a teenager. It's nice that Japanese people look so young.
That's not a compliment, is it?
Oh, I don't mind it.
Chloe said that as she stopped and turned around. Following the hug, the physical closeness, uncommon in Japan, made my heart skip a beat.
For now, I'll take you to meet CTO Anya. After that, I'll drive you to your place. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm your direct boss, just so you know.
Looking forward to working with you, manager.
Knowing you, Naoya, you probably studied the laws, but be careful about the differences from Japan.
As I got into the left-hand drive car, Chloe started talking about points to watch out for living in Washington.
Especially drugs. Make sure you don't accidentally touch fentanyl. Also, marijuana is legal in Washington, but it's against company policy, so don't get too wild.
I won't. It's illegal in Japan, too.
Right, then you're good. I am Anya Mei-ling Hu, CTO of Lovecraft. Nice to meet you.
When I partied with Chloe and headed to the office nervously, CTO Anya welcomed me with a smile.
You're the author of that paper. I've been wanting to meet you. I want to hear more about the predictive AI learning model you proposed in your paper later. Regarding your compensation, I'm bumping you up to senior engineer immediately. The salary is annual. Benefits are thinner than the Japan branch, but I'll add the difference on top of your base pay. Also, as you probably know, we provide a full housing subsidy for 24 months.
In 2 years, it's all out of pocket, right? Knowing the rent exceeds 500,000 yen a month, I gulped.
Well, by then, you won't even worry about rent. In fact, we'd be in trouble if you didn't.
I'll do my humble best.
I know Japanese virtues, but this is Washington. Don't be humble, assert yourself.
And so, I was assigned to the HQ development strategy team. Though I was a bit pushover-ish, I was careful to assert what needed to be said. As a result,
Naoya, you were cool in today's meeting too. Even the skeptical members have recognized your ability by now.
in about a month, I was accepted by the team members. Ability is an exaggeration. No. What am I supposed to say here again?
A confident thank you works.
Chloe, you always take my side. Is that just how bosses are over here?
No, that's because I'm personally a fan of yours, Naoya. Your coding is fast, almost bug-free, and easy to understand. Even over the net, I was always curious about you.
I see. Thank you. I was happy about the trust Chloe placed in me, and I couldn't help but blush. Then, at that moment...
That thank you just now was foul play.
something strange happened. That Chloe blushed. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. Okay. End of discussion. Honestly, if cuteness were a crime, you'd be guilty on all accounts.
At Chloe's muttered words, I felt my ears turn red.
Seems like you're getting along. That's good.
CTO Anya?
We've decided to fully adopt Naoya's research for the learning model of the AI under development.
Fantastic! You did it, Naoya.
I'll do my no. I'll do my absolute best.
With that said, I'm leaving now, but I have high expectations. Good luck.
After that, 3 years flew by since I came to Washington. I was promoted to senior staff. It's a specialist track, equivalent to a department manager in Japan.
Naoya, are you nervous? It's almost time for your research presentation.
I'm calmer than I thought. Back me up, Chloe. Today, I was attending the AAAI conference. AAAI is the world's top conference on artificial intelligence. The paper acceptance rate is under 25%, but the paper I submitted as part of my self-assertion was accepted. The disaster prediction AI learns and analyzes vast amounts of big data, including satellite data, weather data, and SNS info. It predicts the probability, range, and scale of earthquakes, typhoons, heavy rains, and tsunamis at high speed. And so the research presentation began. Naturally, the audience size was incomparable to my doctoral thesis defense. Chloe operated the slides on the PC in sync with my presentation. My research provides a means to speed up the input in this learning process. First, let me show you a demo using our company's AI. Whew, I'm tired. The energy in there was intense.
Yeah, there were a lot of sharp questions. Gave me a scare.
The presentation ended, and we were taking a break in the entrance hall. That was when it happened. Yo, long time no see. Fancy meeting you here. Hearing Japanese for the first time in a while, I thought, oh, and turned around. There stood Kudo and Yayoi. I could see rings shining on their hands. Surprise, it's been over 3 years. Why are you in America? Whether they were married or engaged, I realized I no longer held any grudge. In fact, I felt a bit nostalgic hearing Japanese. Oh, glad you asked. Actually, I got chosen as an overseas expat. I'm currently the division manager at the local subsidiary in Washington. Man, the expat boost is amazing. My rank went up 2 steps, and my annual income is over 15 million yen. Plus, the crazy expensive rent is all covered by the company, so my savings are piling up. His habit of boasting was so nostalgic I couldn't help but smile. Good for you. Glad to hear things are going well. By the way, I'm surprised you're here. Still at that foreign company? Yeah, I work at the headquarters in Washington now. Prices here are brutal, right? Can you survive on your salary? Kudo grinned, trying to look down on me. It was his bad habit, but...
Do you know Naya's annual salary is nearly $200,000?
Chloe, understanding some Japanese, reacted to that. Huh? Nearly 30 million yen? Even though he works for a no-name company?
No name. Well, we aren't listed on the stock exchange. But last year we grew into a unicorn company, so we don't deserve to be mocked.
Unicorn company? Seriously?
Hey Rio, what's a unicorn company?
A unicorn company is an unlisted startup valued at over $1 billion, over 150 billion yen, within 10 years of founding.
150 billion yen? That's an amazing amount. Anyway, who is this rude person?
This is Leo Kudo, a classmate from my grad school days. Kudo speaks English, but Yayoi doesn't. To keep her in the loop, I spoke to Chloe in Japanese.
Leo. Like the lion constellation. He barks like a puppy, not very lion-like.
I chuckled awkwardly, but Kudo regained his composure and handed Chloe a business card written in English. It had the name of a major Japanese company everyone knows. However...
What? You don't even have a PhD?
PhD stands for Doctor of Philosophy. On business cards, it's usually put after the name.
Or are you just not writing it out of Japanese humility?
In Japan, many people stop at masters because they say a doctorate hurts job prospects. Kudo is one of them.
What's that? Isn't it the opposite? Is my understanding of Japanese wrong?
Chloe doesn't care about company names or titles within companies. Well, our values are different, so it's natural.
I misunderstood Japanese people. I thought everyone was a type like Naoya.
Well, Kudo is the type with strong self-assertion for a Japanese person. Seeing that his company name flex didn't work, Kudo looked dumbfounded.
Anyway, one is a doctor whose paper was accepted and presented research. The other is just a commoner who came to listen. Plus, double the annual salary. How can you misunderstand the situation?
Keep talking. Even if it's a unicorn, it's just a startup. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm in a stable major corporation, and when I finish my assignment and go back to Japan, my salary will overtake yours.
You have a bad attitude, especially since you husband and wife are spreading such a foul smell.
Suddenly, Chloe pointed out smell harassment. True, since Kudo arrived, there was a smell like some strange perfume. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Kudo frowned, offended.
Who knows? Seems like you're really letting loose on your overseas assignment.
Just you wait. Let's go, Yayoi. Overwhelmed by Chloe's meaningful smirk, Kudo and Yayoi eventually retreated. What was that about just now? And so, a few months later, while Chloe and I were taking a break at an open cafe, I got a call on the smartphone I've been using since Japan. The caller was Yayoi.
That ex-girlfriend? Go ahead, answer it.
Why are you so curious? Hello?
Hi, Naoya, long time no see.
The first thing I heard was a sugary, sweet voice. I hadn't heard that tone since we were dating.
Actually, I divorced Leo, so why don't we start over?
Divorce, huh? What? So it was marriage, not engagement. Surprised by that fact, I saw Chloe stand up with a sparkle in her eyes. Why did you break up? You said he offered a stable future and all that.
Well, you see, he was smoking marijuana. HQ found out somehow, and he got fired for violating company policy.
I realized the meaning of the foul smell Chloe mentioned to AAAI and snapped my head towards her. Didn't Chloe say husband and wife back then? Ah, someone might have snitched on him, I guess.
That doesn't matter anymore. He was all surface and no substance. He was just clever with words, and he barely helped with housework. Take away the income and title, and there's literally nothing left. I hated it, but I followed him all the way to America because he said it was necessary for his promotion. And you know, seeing you again, Naoya, I realized you really are my soulmate. Hey, let's try again.
Her voice sounded desperate. I let out a big sigh. No, impossible.
Why?
Because I'm on a date right now. It's been 3 years since I came here. Just as they got married, I had long since moved on to my next relationship. I confessed first. We've been dating for a year already. So please, stop contacting me. Bye. I hung up and gave a flat look at Chloe, who was looking away. Chloe, that was a bit much.
Self-inflicted. They got what they deserved for making fun of my darling.
Thanks. Well, he was always clever with things. He was probably confident he wouldn't get caught by the Japanese HQ, even if he messed around.
On the contrary, you could play around a bit more, you know, Naoya. But I find you very attractive for being crazy only about me.
I feel nostalgic remembering how nervous I was just from a hug the day I first met her. I also love how you Americans express love straight out, darling. Well, my beloved girlfriend has finished her drink. Deciding not to show my cute girlfriend to other men any longer, I held up my hand to her and stood up. Now, as for what happened to those two, first, Yayoi is apparently working hard on marriage hunting in Japan. She's beautiful enough that being a divorcee isn't a deal breaker, so she has no shortage of suitors, but because she experienced a high standard of living, her expectations are too high, and it's not going well.
A handsome guy with an income of 10 million is the minimum. If possible, someone with substance. In that case, you need to relax your age requirements a bit. No way! Old guys are out of the question.
Then, due to stress, she tried to get her hands on marijuana to experience the pleasure she had in America again.
I just wanted to relieve some stress. It was fine in America, so why is it wrong in Japan?
Opinions on marijuana may vary. What is certain is that without a medical purpose, the physical and social risks are high. And since it is defined by law, it absolutely must not be used in Japan. Treatment varies by country's history. She should have thought more about the meaning of that. Meanwhile, Kudo, having been fired and hating that rumors had spread in the industry, decided that if I, Naoya Sakuma, could do it, he would move to the US to make it big. Damn it, why does anyone understand my value? However, without a PhD or decent papers, Kudo couldn't land the kind of position he wanted. He barely managed to get hired as a locally employed technician, but struggled with rent and high prices, living paycheck to paycheck with no savings. I decided to go back to Japan. It's sad to leave a cute girl like you, though. He decided to return to Japan. He went to a club with his meager money to blow off steam, which might have been a mistake.
Is that so? Then I have a little favor to ask. Oh, of course I'll pay you.
He only found out that the favor was drug smuggling when he got caught at the airport. I don't deny living shrewdly, but perhaps it's a fragile way to live. On the other hand, Chloe and I started living together, and we're moving into our new home. When I first moved here, I never thought I'd be living with Chloe 3 years later.
Oh, I had a hunch. Ever since Cupid's arrow missed the mark.
So that stray arrow hit you, Chloe. There were unreasonable and unfortunate times, but I'm glad I worked hard and stayed honest. Chloe, beyond words, I cherish you. I gently kissed her. Destiny had finally brought the two of us to the same place.
Chloe and Naoya make such a cute couple. If you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.